Hey guys, I think I'm on. No, I don't think. I know I'm on Santa's list. So for you to get on Santa's list, if you're watching this through Instagram, please click that button. There's a menu button at the top. Click it and press open in browser or your YouTube so that you can subscribe, and then I can intercede for you so that you get on Santa's list. Bye. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Alexander Schreiber, Creative Director at Xane Graphics, and we are an animation studio, and we create 3D animations for companies, businesses, for ourselves, for entertainment, and for all sorts of things. And we've been in 3D animation for quite a while now, and we launched around about 2015. Yeah, but before then we had already was it 2017? Around about that time. But before then we had practiced, and we had been doing a lot before we agreed to publicly come online to present ourselves to the world, and we felt we were ready to come online. So I personally started off from game creation. Actually, from the beginning I started off from drawing, from comics, but it's not completely necessary to be able to draw to be able to do what we do, but I just always had that passion for art, and that's how it started. So from drawing comics and stuff, I went into game development, and then I stopped making games because I wasn't really seeing how the profit thing would come directly, especially in the country that we're in. But from there, I'm not discouraging anyone going into gaming because it's a really huge field, and we're kind of a little bit delving back into it now, so it's still a really cool way to go. But from that point, I found myself going into 3D animation, and I just had this love and this amazing feeling of being able to create something. Like, the power of creation was pretty amazing. So yeah, that's kind of how we started. We're a small team. We came together at Landmark University, and from then we've been growing and learning within ourselves and collaborating and working together from home. We don't have a permanent office at the moment, but we have established our offices in our homes, and we work remotely together, and that's how we've been getting a lot of projects done. But we're still going to get an office soon because we see that that's necessary. But yeah, that's how we've been working, a freelance remote animation studio.
I would say three things: passion, practice, and online resources. I said passion because when you develop passion for what you do, even if you face a challenge or a frustrating challenge, you tend to leave it a little bit, and then you come back to try to fix it or see where you go wrong, right? But if you don't have passion for it and you are just doing it you tend to move on to another alternative, thinking it might get better, right? But mostly it doesn't get better. You still have to come back to the beginning to retry. So yeah, passion. You need to develop passion for what you do. Secondly, practice. You need to practice a lot. When I learn something new, I tend to show my colleague, oh, this is what I learned. So we kind of teach each other every single new thing we learn every day, or every time we learn something new. We kind of show ourselves, so we improve our skill gradually from there. Thirdly, I said online resources. Well, this is kind of my best part, because when you go online and then you see what other people have done, you see how advanced they've gone, then compared to what you've done, you might get a little bit down. But then what I like most is I'll see what they've done, analyze it, see how I could do this exact thing, see how close I could get in making something like that. So online resources helps you to push yourself to the limit, to see what else you can do, how you can improve yourself.
So what is in the world of 3D animation? Everything is in the world of 3D animation. It's like you're introduced to a whole new world, like the world that you're in, but it's a whole new world where you can actually control everything that's going on. So there are loads of things that are impossible with camera and 2D per se that you can do in 3D animation. So it's kind of a really fun field. Anything and almost anything that someone shows you, like, can you do this? The answer is normally yes, because you can. It's possible. The only problem would be that maybe you don't know how to do it, but it is possible. So anything that you imagine, you can actually let people see, and that's why I feel like 3D is a really huge field, because like you can control people's emotions. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like you can let people understand how your mind is seeing, and that's what companies find really hard to do. You find a company they have a really good product, yeah, but how to sell it? You just come out with a video standing and you're talking, and then people can't wait to press skip ad. But you've got to explain to people exactly what this thing is, explain to people exactly what you do, let them feel it. It's not just hearing the words, seeing the text and knowing what it is, but you've got to give them the feeling that that product gives you, and that's where 3D animation comes in. Because if it's exciting, if it's sad, if it's happy, you can always convey these emotions to the company's audience using all these skills, and it's fun because you see the comments, you see the reactions, you see the shares. But what's boring is when you post something, you don't see any shares, you don't see any feedback, and you're just trying to educate the audience, but you've got to kind of a little bit entertain them so they're learning, but in interesting way. If you look at the tutorials on YouTube on different subjects, you're going to see that the most engaging are the ones where they have all sorts of animations and they're explaining to you, and you can see that they've taken their time to explain it to you, and that's when it gets really successful, because it's engaging and you have lots of people watching. But yeah, if you're not able to convey those that information in the right way that your audience can connect with, then it's not going to be easy. So 3D animation is a really cool and fun tool, and yeah, it's the future. It's the future, kind of. Is it? Yeah, definitely. Alright, so a background of some videos we've worked on. One that we're proud of is the BURNA Boy project, because that one pushed us beyond what we imagined we could do, especially with the resources we had at the time. We were able to create this huge looking environment and the detail. People won't really understand if they don't know 3D, but yeah, that one was quite a lot. We also have Kekena Pimp. That's a really old short, really old. Didn't do as well as we wanted it to, but right now we're working on another short, which probably on screen right now, which we're going to be showing soon, pretty soon. We're working on it. So yeah, that's that. And we also worked on, what else did we work on? Worked on quite a number of animations. Worked on that dancing girl that really blew up. That one was really cool, and I did not expect it to blow up at all. I just felt like doing it. I was trying out this cloth simulation thing, and that's what I wanted to show, like different clothes changing. And it's kind of cool that you can actually think of something and then try to predict how people respond. But this one, I didn't predict how people react to it. We just made it, and people really loved it. Then we did the Jasmine thing, and that was a really fun one as well, like getting people to create Jasmine, our dancing character. That was really fun, and we love how everyone was involved, and now it's their character. Jasmine is not our character. That's why we can't let her die at all. She's now like the company character, because our community, our audience helped to create her, and that's what we really love, involving the community in our work. So yeah, those are a few projects that we've loved, and you're going to see a lot more coming up soon. How much have you made averagely from 3D animation, and where do your clients from? Where do your clients come from, rather? Yeah. Where our clients come from, for a while now, it's mainly been from organic, what they call it, referrals, and people seeing our work on Instagram and reaching out to us. Instagram has been our main channel, so you can follow us there to stay updated. But we also have our website. You can go from the IG page to our website, then from there they reach out to us sometimes, and we also have clients that we've worked for before, and I feel like that really works a lot, especially your work speaks for you. So we put in our very best into every project that we come across, because we know that the client is going to post it and people are going to ask, wow, who made this for you, something like that. So yeah, if the ad is effective, then they're going to reach out. So our work speaks for us most of the time. Yeah, and we also get our work from referrals, and yeah, mainly that. So what we need to do now, what we're working towards doing now, the next phase would be actually reaching out to clients so that we choose who we're going to work with, as opposed to people just coming in that they won't work. Okay, so we're going to be choosing who we're going to be working with in the next few months to come. So that's what we're going to be trying. We haven't really done enough of it. The small one that we have done is when we reached out to Alma the Ace. That's the clothing advert we did, but we've not done enough of that, and that's what we're going to be trying now in the next few months. I know I haven't answered one question, but that's for when you come inside. I'll explain later.
Well, my advice for anyone who wants to get into 3D animation and design is your passion, your will, and your motive. So your passion is what will drive your learning and will birth your unique style, your techniques, your methods, tricks you use to complete a project. That special thing that is just to you, and it's also your flair. So your passion is essential for 3D animation. Your will is what will drive your passion, because let me be real with you, there are times you're getting low on passion and you need some willpower to see the project to the end. So your will is what will see the project to the end, and then your motive will determine the tools you use. So there are a plethora of software out there for 3D animation, motion graphics, sculpting, so your motive will determine how or which software you use and how you combine these software and tools. So my advice to you is just get the passion. If you have the passion for it, then jump into it.
So my challenge to 3D animators, people going into 3D animation right now, is embark on a project. Try it. Start by wanting to do something. Think of an animation in your head. It can be for a company, it can be for yourself, but think of something and try to do it. Don't just feel like, oh, I just want to learn 3D. Bam, that's all in your head. You have to actually think of something you want to do, then your learning journey starts from there. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the advice I can give for someone going into 3D or trying to learn, so that learning can be a bit more easy for you. And if you want to make the learning a lot more easy, then I would invite you to our 3D animation course, which we have, at this point in time, we've only done one course. We had a batch of about 150 students, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Our main objective was to defeat this thing of learning online. That's why we're against the whole live thing. The classes are not live, but it feels live because everybody's watching them at the same time. Like, we release one video one day, then we carry everyone along so that nobody, and in the group they kind of ask questions to be clarified if they missed anything in the video. So yeah, I feel like that's one part that we've been really successful, and everyone loved it. So I would invite you to join us there so that we can invite you and bring you into the world of 3D animation. And I think the ad is going to roll right now before I round up this video.
Hello, are you listening? Are you listening? If you want to learn 3D animation, now is the time. Based on popular demand, XGLearn has been set up to teach you creatives the world of 3D.
So if you're a designer, an artist, an architect, engineer, or any other creative interested in 3D design and animation, the XGLearn is for you.
People have been asking for us to teach So for the past 1 year, we've been planning XG Learn, where we're going to introduce you and bring you into the world of 3D graphics and animation. So if you feel this is something you'd be interested in, find out if you have all that you need and see if you can register before classes begin. See you in class.
Mado.
Alright, so that's basically it. I hope we've been able to impact you somehow. And I want to say thank you for the people putting this thing together, this Employability Summit. And I hope you've been able to gain some kind of knowledge from it. And it's a really, really great field. I encourage you to go into it. There's not many professionals in everything that you're going into here. You might feel like there's a lot of people inside, like a lot of designers, a lot of local designers. But there's one thing that there's not a lot of, and that is the good ones. Okay, there's not a lot of good people in every field. They're good, but not the best. So you can always come out and rise to the top where there's less competition, less people of your type. For instance, shoe creators, people that make shoes. There are a lot of shoemakers, but there's not a lot of Nike. You get, so you've got to get to that level, and you're gonna enjoy the journey, you're gonna enjoy the progress. Everyone is gonna support you because everyone understands your progress in 3D animation. So you're gonna learn, you're gonna get better, people will encourage you, and before you know it, you're making money. So we encourage you to hop on board, and we hope to see you soon. Hope you can follow us on the channels listed. Just Google Xane Graphics and follow us everywhere, please. Thank you. So yeah, it's been great, and I'll catch you later. Safe.
Hi, my name is Muna.
My name is Martin.
My
name is Johnny Ajara.
Hi guys, my name is Wande, and yeah, like words can't even explain like how much I enjoyed the course, and yeah.
I pretty much learned the basic things that I need to know to be able to start a career in animation.
And the learning is kind of organic, even though it was online.
I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity.
I went from this to this, and I'm not lying. So far, I'll give them 5-star. They taught someone as if you're into that beginner.
But I want to say kudos to the facilitators because it was well put together.
You should be a lecturer in some school and all that, you understand? I mean,
thank you so much, because I've been trying to learn 3D for a while.
If you want to learn 3D animation, I would recommend Xane Graphics anytime, any day. I want to tell you that you will never regret doing so.